Hi guys, good evening to all. This is Mike Padua and we're back to our Wednesday evening, October 26 update on tropical depression Paeng. It's now a tropical depression. It has been upgraded this morning, and this is our English version brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Naga College Foundation and About This Power. Let's proceed with our update. Here's the latest graph set for today. Until tomorrow, Thursday, the shear line continues to affect the Bicol region, and we are experiencing up to 100 millimeters of rain for the past 24 hours here in Naga City, and there are some flooding already in low-lying areas of the city, as well as rising waters along the riverbanks of Naga River. So we expect if this back-to-back thunderstorms within this shear line will continue to bring rainfall for the next few hours, there will be some overflowing along the Bicol River. So let's hope and pray it will stop, but it's still there, these back-to-back thunderstorms. And it's really hard to forecast this kind of shear line since based on the latest forecast since yesterday, only light to moderate rainfall will be expected over the Bicol region. But so far, this forecast is currently low compared to the actual rainfall rate that we are experiencing right now here in the Bicol region. So please take all necessary precautions, those living in the riverbanks of Naga and some other parts of Bicol River, and please coordinate with your disaster local units. In other portions of the Philippines, over the Visayas, the same scenario being experienced. These are heavy thunderstorms brought to you by the trough of Paeng and the colliding shear line over Mindoro and some other parts of the Visayas. And the northeast monsoon will bring some slightly cooler conditions across the eastern and northern portions of Luzon, while the rest of the archipelago, particularly Ilocos region, will have good weather with some cloudy periods and isolated rain showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. And also here over the island of Mindanao, where thunderstorms will also be expected. Now, Paeng is currently disorganized as of this time, and this was the last graph sat taken around 2 p.m. So it's still 1,066 kilometers east of Virac, but on the latest position, it's already nearing 800 kilometers distance away from Virac. And this is the fast animation from the University of Wisconsin Tropical Cyclone page. As you can see, the circulation is still having a hard time because of some moderate to strong westerly to northwesterly shear, okay, affecting the northern quadrants of this, affecting the northern quadrant of tropical depression Paeng. That's why the northern and northwestern semicircle of this storm is not yet fully organized, but rain bands are starting to form. As you can see here in the latest one, there is some development here over to the northern portion. So most likely by tomorrow, it will likely become a tropical storm based on what the majority of the computer models are telling us, okay? And here's the effects of the shear line. Continuous thunderstorms passing across the Bicol region, particularly here over Naga and other parts of Camarines Sur. Look at that. Every time a thunderstorm passed by, there's another one forming here because of high heat content over the coastal areas of the Bicol region. And also over Palawan, Mindoro, and wide swath of the Visayas, particularly Panay, Guimaras, and Negros, will also have this same kind of thunderstorms brought to you by the trough from tropical depression Paeng. So let's wait and see. Hopefully by tomorrow, these thunderstorms will start to wane down, and we are going to continue to observe the situation here in our region. And when we talk on tropical depression Paeng, it's now slowly consolidating. You can see the northern and western rain bands is starting to form due to the weakening of the northwesterly to westerly wind shear. So it's starting to act up. So guys, we should be prepared on this upcoming tropical storm, which might affect the Bicol region, central and northern Luzon. Okay, this is around 600 kilometers in diameter, so it's we'll be having some rainfall, lots of rainfall actually, that will be falling across the Bicol region. An estimate of 100 to 200 millimeters is in store for Saturday if the storm pass by very close to the Bicol region. And here's the infrared. As you can see, these are the thunderstorms passing over the Bicol region. Brought to you by the wind shear and the strong or the enhanced northeast monsoon. Now here's the track that we issued this afternoon. There has been some major changes on the track. It looks like there might be a landfall occurring over central or northern Luzon based on what we see on the global models, particularly the European model, which is expected to pass very close to the coastal waters of Catanduanes, Partido District in Camarines Sur. That includes Siroma, Garcitorena. So expect a close flyby of this tropical storm. And also Pulilio Island will not be spared on the possible track of this system. This is our 5 p.m. track based on the global models. So the European models is also included here, but we are weighing on where to put the track, and it looks like the rest of the other agencies like JMA or Japan Meteorological Agency and Pag-asa has the same is also showing the same track as ours. Okay, and the forecast is it might rapidly intensify into a tropical storm within the next 24 to 48 hours, and then eventually becoming a typhoon when it passes to the north, when it is expected to pass to the north of Bicol region, roughly 200 kilometers northeast of Naga. But the European model shows a track south of the south of our track. Okay, this is the European model, while the American model is somewhere here. Okay, and all other computer models where we plot this track. Okay, and this is the latest one as of 9 p.m. this evening based on the 2 p.m. output. So it looks like our area in the Bicol region will not be spared from the possible strong winds that could be generated by this tropical storm. It is expected to become a severe tropical storm or even a typhoon once it passes to the north of Bicol region on Saturday morning and through the afternoon. Okay, so let's be prepared. Right now it's 60 to 70% strike probability for Bicol region, including Naga and Camarines Sur, because of the southern westward track of the European model. And you can clearly see here that we are still under the cone of uncertainty, so we must be prepared on the approach of this possible typhoon or severe tropical storm. Let's hope it will not reach severe tropical storm. Just a minimal storm will we will be able to survive this kind of system. So there you go, starting to develop, and it's really scary to see this kind of thing moving closer to our area. Okay, and so this is our track, and you can see the wind speed becoming a typhoon, making landfall at 140 kph, and moving across northern Cagayan, exceeding the coastal waters of Santa Ana. Okay, so Metro Manila is also within the cone of uncertainty. Actually, the whole of Luzon is under the cone of uncertainty, so please take all necessary precaution. Let's be prepared during the approach of this tropical depression. Okay, it's not yet a tropical storm, but it's slowly consolidating based on the new track. So this is the American model. It's going to pass here to the northeast of Bicol, no landfall. But if we use the European model, it's going to pass in the vicinity, very close to Catanduanes during the early morning of Saturday, and before noon it will pass along the coastal waters of Partido District from Siruma down to Caramuan, including Garcia Torrena. So please take all necessary precautions for the possible effects of this system, likely to become a severe tropical storm when it passes to the north of Bicol, or a minimal category 1 typhoon. But we expect winds of 60 to 80 kph over the mainland area of the Bicol region. Okay, so that's gonna be 80 plus. So it's safe to say that sad to say, we are going to experience some 60 to 100 gust of winds generated by this tropical cyclone. And if we take a look at the rain forecast, so it looks like it's going to be bad. Okay, beginning Friday night until the whole day of Saturday, we'll be experiencing some occasional rains. Okay, which could reach a high of 200 more or less millimeters. So let's be prepared, especially those areas along the flood-prone, especially those living in flood-prone areas of the Bicol region, like Rinconada, like in Rinconada, in Camarines Sur. So please take all self precautions and prepare. And by tomorrow, we will be giving you another update on where the new track will be. But so far, as of this time, it's quite a bad news. Okay, let's hope and pray we still have the 2 days left, and sudden change can still occur. Okay, so that's it. That's the latest for the day, and we will be back tomorrow. This is Mike Padua saying, stay safe always. Let's pray hard that this storm will weaken and will shift its track towards the north. If not, let's be prepared that we will be okay, and coordinate with your disaster units, particularly those living in hazard-prone areas like floods and landslides. Okay, this is Mike. See you again tomorrow. God bless, and thank you so much for watching our channel.